Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're having a good day and looking forward to another episode back here in Oakland Zoo. So I'm recording this episode kind of back to back with the last one, so I haven't seen any of your feedback. However, I have just done a few bits off camera, so I'm just going to zoom around and show you. I've just done a bit of detailing, basically stuff that I just sort of repeating what I'd done before, so I didn't feel the need to show you the process of me doing it. It would have been a bit boring. So just bits like this. So I've put pillars on, I've added some more of this detailing on the brick walls, so I've done some more of that along here. Inside, actually, let's come back to the start. So in here I've decorated our shops, so just given them some wooden frameworks, basically just beams and various decorative pieces, just to give them a little bit of I don't know, something just to kind of blend them in with the jungle theme, you know, the Reptile House look. So that's them. Did a bit of detailing on this wall here, just put again this brickwork on, a couple of pillars at each end, put the staff door on with the staff only sign above it as well. I've managed to put a few benches down, so we've got a bench here, we've got a bin as well. Coming through here we've got a bench here, we've got a couple along this bit here. I think we've got a bin over here. I've done, what have I done? Oh yes, I've done these beams. So all the way around the bottom of this glass roof, I put the wooden beams, and they just make this nice edge between the flat roof and the glass roof. I think it just finishes that off really nicely. It just gives that nice, strong, sturdy look. So that's all the way around there. Coming around here, I've got another bench and a bin. And what else is there around here? Oh yes, out here, so this shop is decorated in pretty much the same manner. I had to adjust this one a little bit because I've got the archway here. So here I couldn't do this the same as I'd done before with the plants over the top. There just wasn't enough room here, so that's simply got the brick wall behind it. Doesn't need anything else. I may still do something around these machines here. I may just add an extra bit of brickwork around them. Just didn't get around to that. I'm sure I did some other bits. What did I do? There was somewhere. Oh yes, I was going to add some brick detailing around somewhere, wasn't I? Where was that? Was that along here? Yes, I think that was along the top here. So I think I've done this off camera as well. Just this same brick stuff all the way along this wall here. Just finishes off that nicely, I think, along the top there. Oh yes, and bits like this. So we had this curved corner that I had to raise up. So I've had to do a few pieces like this where it's sort of off the grid, just trying to fill the gaps in here. We've still got a bit of a hole here. There's just nothing I can do about that. It's this because of the angle of the roof, you just can't fit the pieces in perfectly there. Had another piece here that I needed to put in just to fill in a little gap there as well. So various little bits and pieces like that. But we're basically there. I'm really pleased with how this all looks now. Oh yes, I did also, where was it, over here, I put some stone pillars on the floor just along here as well, just creating a nice edge between the glass coming down and then you've got obviously the pathway on that side and then the grass on this side. So I just wanted to create a nice edge there too. But yeah, I'm very happy with how it all looks now. Oh look, we've got our crocodile's using his mud bath. That's pretty cool. So what's left to do? We've got the entrances still to do. Obviously this one is sort of incorporated in with whatever I decide to do for his outdoor area there. And then the same over here as well. I think what I'd like to do on this side is have a small picnic area just outside here, because we've got lots of food and drink in here. We've got the shop as well. So I think somewhere just with a few little tables and chairs on this side. I suppose technically I could do it this side. Let's have a look at that. I want to do the signs today as well. Actually, yeah, if I do that, let's have a look. I may be able to fit a few tables in here, or I might not. Let's have a look, see what I can fit in. I don't want them too squeezed together, but I'd like to get, yeah, see, and I'm not going to be able to get one there, although I can get one. Wow, I'm surprised it lets me do one there, but that's cool. I'll tell you what, I might just see if I can get that one, yeah, a bit more like that. Now obviously I'm going to need to decorate that underneath, aren't I? So let's do the sign. Okay, so I'll come back to that. The signs. Now I don't want to use the in-game sign things, the big letters. I think they're just a bit too over the top. I mean, actually those ones aren't too bad. Okay, I might use them, but I wanted to have a look at these and see what the largest sign like this is that we've got. I think there is quite a big one somewhere. I see this one. I bet you that can only be written on downwards. Let's have a look. Yes, writes downwards. Okay, that's no good. Do you know what? I thought we had a bigger one. I thought there was one like that was much larger, but apparently not. Well, I'm in custom signs, so maybe it's not classed as a custom one. Let me have a look. I think it's another bit of the game that they could do with expanding, is the capability of doing more writing, more fonts, more signs. I think there's a lot of potential there, and it's there's nothing else. It's a bit frustrating that you can't do different fonts. I know there's a lot of people out there do custom fonts, and they're brilliant at it. It's not my thing, unfortunately. Okay, no, that's fine. I'll tell you what, I am going to have to use their letters, but I want to use the right ones. So these are quite good, actually, these 2D ones. The big 3D ones I find they're a bit cartoonish. These ones, yeah, it's a bit too big and a bit too cartoonish, so I think I'll stick with these smaller ones. I am simply going to call it the Reptile House. So I'll tell you what, let's bring it up. And let's get it flat. Okay, and let's do a bit of spelling, shall we? So I want the sign to be quite simple. Often when I do these signs, I make them really fancy, but actually, in reality, they don't make these signs really fancy. It is literally just telling you what you're walking into. So, quite simply, it's just going to say Reptile House. I'll decorate it a little bit. I'll put in some sort of backing to it, like it's on a nice bit of wood or something. Okay, actually, you know what? I should have grouped them together. Never mind, I can do that easily. There we go. Okay, so let's paint them first. What do we think? Yeah, a nice dark colour I think is good. Right, now let's have a look at what planks of wood we've got. I don't know if any of these are colourable. It'd be nice if I could get a plank of wood that's colourable and I can make it white. Now let's have a look. Yeah, this is... Yeah, this could look really nice actually. If I can line this up right. Okay, so let's just get, actually that might need to be let's just make that a little bit wider. Cool, now let's copy that down. That should hopefully make a nice backdrop to the green writing. And then I think I'll make a border to it, an edge out of maybe a brown beam, something like this one. Okay, let's just get that on and see what it looks like. So is this... Yeah, that's going to look quite nice actually, isn't it? I'm not sure how small the small one is. Let's have a look. Ooh, can I make that fit, or is that going to be too long? Yeah, that's going to be too long. I can probably get away with not having a side one and just having the top and the bottom. Yeah, actually that's fine. I don't mind that. Cool. Now, is there something else I can do to make it look a little fancier? Tell you what I thought about actually is fencing pieces. Whether any of these... No, I mean, look at them. They're huge, aren't they? I was really hoping you had something fancy like that that was smaller. That you could... I don't know, something that I can... Well, that has potential, something like that. Let's just see what else there is. Yeah, they're just so big. I was really hoping for something with that sort of fancy look that was a bit shorter. But it's not going to happen, is it? Let's go back to that. Now, can I do something with this one? Let's just put some on and see what it looks like. Not really sure what this looks like, to be honest. I mean, it looks rubbish from behind, but you're not going to see it from behind, so that's fine. Actually, these can be coloured. Let's just... Oh, it's not going to let me highlight them, is it? Oh, so annoying. The touch boxes on these things is quite annoying sometimes. Okay, let's just copy these over first. Yeah, the spacing's not quite right, is it? Okay, let's do that. Let's get rid of that one. Come on, let me do it. Let me do it. No, look at that. It still doesn't actually work. Brilliant. Oh, I love this game sometimes. I do love this game, but there's just little things that just annoy me. As you know, I like to complain. Sorry, it's terrible of me. I shouldn't complain about the game, should I? Okay, what are we thinking here? I might just... I don't know, it looks... it doesn't look too bad, actually. I mean, you can just see it out of this edge. Whether I can just extend that out a tiny bit like that. Yeah, I think that works. Oh no, no, it's not going to let me select the letters. Okay, here we go. No, I don't want that. I want the letter I. Oh, come on. Doesn't like me, does it? No, let me select the letter. Come on. Really? Maybe I need to be at an angle. No, fine. Don't know. I just give up sometimes. Fine, the eye can stay where it is. Oh, come on. Oh dear, you gotta laugh. You have to laugh, don't you? Come on, I've got to be able to get this eye somehow. There's got to be a click point on it. No, there really isn't. fine. Let's get these centered at least. There we go. Right, now let's get this eye. I'll get you on your own. I will get you. I still don't think that's got it. Yes, it has. Good. No, no, no. Oh, come on. I only want the eye. Come on, give me the eye. We're nearly there. Come on, no. Come on, behave yourself. I don't know how I clicked on these ones. Oh, we're there, we're there, we're there. Move the eye. Boom. Whew. Oh, that was hard work, wasn't it? Whew. Okay. Right, how are we looking? Oh, what's going on here? I think I just need to budge these up a tiny bit. I seem to have got them slightly too low. And in fact, let's just double them up. Make the whole thing look a little bit sturdier, top and bottom actually. Okay, I like that. I think that's a decent looking sign. It's simple. I didn't want it to be really really fancy, you know. Just needs to tell you what you're walking into, basically. Right, and it's just going to sit on the roof here in some way. Something like that. In the middle, Reptile House. Well, that actually looks pretty good. Once I've got stuff outside, I think that's absolutely fine. Right, let's take that. Let's angle snap. And let's bring it over here. And it should hopefully match exactly over here as well. Try and get it in the middle. Cool. Reptile House. Nice and simple. It stands out though, doesn't it? It's that's what I wanted. I wanted a sign that you could see from a distance, but it's nice and simple. Good. Okay, let's come back over here then. So the actual building itself is virtually done, which I'm very happy about. There's bound to be bits and pieces that I want to do. Actually, there wasn't there? I was going to do just a little something around these ATM machines here. Let's just quickly come in and look at that. If I can, I'm not sure quite what's going to work here. See, I think, yeah, anything like that is going to be too big. We have got some off-grid pieces, haven't we? Whether I can make something like this work. Yeah, that's the right thickness, or the right. Yes, that is the right thing, isn't it? Yeah, good. Actually, I could probably bring that out to there. And then we've got this one. So if I snap this sideways, and let's bring that down. So we're just poking into the roof. How do I want that to look? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that actually. I'll just bring it over a touch so we've got roughly the same gap on each side. Get out of my way, people. How does that look? I like that. Yeah, it just creates a little sort of area for them, doesn't it? Tell you what I'll do with this actually. I'll just copy this backwards just so you've got what looks like a nice solid roof above it there. Not happy that you can see a little bit of grass just down there. So in fact what I might just do, let's just copy that down. Let's just create a little floor as well. If I bring that out to the edge there, Just makes it look like there's a special floor underneath it, doesn't it? I think if I can move that back, I can cover up that grass. Actually, I'll just have to raise that back one up a tiny bit like that. There we go. Completely unnecessary, but I like doing that kind of thing. Good. Okay. ATM's done. Actually, I didn't colour these ones, did I? These should be the same colours as the other ones. So what was it? Was it dark, dark and light? Dark green, light green. Hey presto, boom. Beautiful. Okay, good. Right, let's come back over here. So I'm bound to come up with other things to do inside the building, but that's fine. I haven't done the windows actually. I need to do windows up here. Let's do that. You see, I keep spotting things that I need to do. There's always things. You just keep on finding new little details to add. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with these. Oh, that could look quite nice actually. Let's have a look. If I sink that in. I kind of like that look. I wasn't sure I would. What about something else like a round one? How's that going to look? What do we think? Round? No, I prefer this one. Yeah, that looks really nice. I thought I was going to do something really fancy here, but actually it might just need something really simple like that. I like the white concrete really stands out. Excellent, okay. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do then. I will bring them over here. I will snap them round. And hopefully they should line up perfectly on this side. That just ensures I get them at the exact same height as round on the other side as well. Just sink them in a bit. Let's just check how much these ones are sunk in so they look the same. Okay, so they're coming right out to that front beam there. Actually, is that too far, have I? No, they're not floating. Okay. But yeah, they're right out to the front. Which is cool. It makes them stand out. There we go. And I think, when you go to night, I think they should be lit up. Yeah, they are. Good. I'm not too fussed about lighting. You know, the zoo isn't open at night, so it's not such a big thing. Although I think it probably looks... Oh yeah, I mean, like the ATMs and things all lit up quite nicely. There's quite a lot of lighting anyway actually in here, so it wouldn't need a lot if I do decide to do it. But I'm not too fussed. Okay, let's have a look at this little picnic area then. So this needs some cover. So I usually do the flat roof pieces. If I find a nice one, what patterns have we got? Try and find something a bit different to what I usually use. A nice stone one. Actually, this is a nice one, isn't it? Let's just see if this will cover it well. Probably need to turn the angle snap off and actually snap it to that building there. I think, yeah, the land actually rises up, so I am going to have to lift this up a fair bit. Unfortunately, I didn't really want to have to do that. It's not terrible. I need it to come out here, I think. In fact, it would look good if I can, yeah, if I do that, and then if I bring it out so that it covers up that pathway. Yeah, that looks good actually. I'm probably going to have to go sideways as well, and then I've got to somehow cover this up. Actually, what I can do, I think, let's get the grid down. Yeah, I can do that. Good. And then I can create a little flower bed along here. I don't mind that. It looks a bit silly like that, having people with their ankles lost, but actually it creates a nice raised area here. It makes sure that the pathway looks flat, and obviously I can put some fencing around this. There'll be a habitat of some sort in here, and probably over this side as well. Not ideal here, having a bit of a slope. I can probably, yeah, let's just think. I can probably do a little something with that, can't I? Just to make it look a bit more user friendly. Get a nice off-grid piece. Something. No, let's get the bigger one. And just create what appears to be a ramp, basically. I know technically it's not, but let's find a decent colour. I want it to look I wonder actually if there's is there an off-grid piece? Maybe. Is it rustic stone? Yeah, look, you do get off-grid pieces for this. Oh no, that's not the right piece. What is this one called? Dry stone. Is there an off-grid one? Yes. Okay, that's good. I can use that instead. Brilliant. Yeah, that makes more sense, doesn't it? Keep the same colour theme going. Right, let's get this level. And then I can raise that out to make the ramp as long as possible. I know people don't actually walk up the ramp, but it will look like it's a ramp. Sometimes in the game you just have to do these kind of fixes, you know, just even though you know people aren't going to actually use these things and they're going to just, their ankles will disappear, you know, got to make it just look good. There we go. Yeah, that looks nicer, doesn't it? Obviously, you know, once I've finished the edging on these other bits, it'll also sort of blend in a lot better. Right, let's have a look at a flower bed along here, shall we? So what do I want to use for this? Let's go with wood. So we've got all sorts of wood pieces here. I mean, I like trying new pieces. So something like this. Hang on, let's angle snap. I don't mind adding it to the main building, actually. Something like this, you know, bring it down so you lose that bit, and then I can bring this down probably a little bit more, bring it across to here. Yeah, something like that. And then it's just coming up with new ideas for edging for things, basically. It's kind of the key to this game, isn't it? It's just being creative, using pieces in ways that they weren't intended to be used. I think I just need to kind of blend that into that bit of fencing there, I think. Yeah, actually it's not. Okay, how can I do that? Let's see if I can. Yeah, I can just about squeeze that like that. Let's just offset it a tiny bit. Okay, graphics are still bugging a bit. Let's just offset it upwards as well. Okay, that makes a nice little edging, doesn't it, to a flower bed? That's cool. It needs a little something at the end as well. So let's see if is there a thin window here that I can use? I think this one might work. Just sink that in. There we go. Just raise that up. Yeah, I like that. It just makes a nice end piece, doesn't it? And then this end can just use that. Great, nice. I like that. Let's find a bit of soil. Not sure what plants I'm actually going to want to put in here. Okay, it's not quite wide enough. Is there a... Let's just see. This... here we go. That might be a bit better. Let's make sure it's not sticking through the wall. Okay, it's just sticking through the front there. Let's just bring that back. Oh, it's just slightly sticking through there. Okay, there we go, got there. Let's take that back to there. Oh, just took that a bit too far. Don't want it poking through there. That's fine, I don't mind. There's a tiny little gap back there, but that can be covered up. Okay, there's your flower bed. Very nice. I don't know if I'll copy it on this side or not. Actually, yes, I do. Yes, I will. Yeah, I think it will look good actually having it on both sides. Okay, let's copy this one across. It's going to need flipping. Okay, let's bring that back. Hang on, that's nowhere close to being even, so let's just bring all of this over so it looks symmetrical. Don't always need to be symmetrical, but in this case I think you do because you're working around the entrance. Good, okay. I'm not sure if I made that wide enough actually for what I wanted to do, but we'll see. I'll probably flatten the land over here. Like so, and then something will be in here. There'll be an animal of some sort in here, so I'll just leave that like that. Actually, hang on, let's go with that one, and then let's just cap off the end here as well. There we go. Oh, I might as well bring it back into there. There we go. Good. That is looking nice. Right. I'm not going to do any more. I'm going to leave that. That looks nice. Once I've got some flowers in here, hopefully I can get some stuff growing up the walls. That will look nice. I'll do some custom plants probably growing up the walls, make it look pretty. I'll do a bit of detailing around here as well, and then I can start. I probably won't do the fencing here until I know what I'm doing here. But I've got the outdoor habitat areas for all of these animals to do. So I've got 4 of them to do, plus something around this end. I'll probably have some more seating over here as well. But yeah, let's leave it there. That's good. That's we've got a fair bit done there, and it's really starting to come together, isn't it? Let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed the episode and you're enjoying the series, then please hit the like button. That really does help me out. And if you've got any thoughts and suggestions or criticisms, that's absolutely fine as well. You can leave me some comments. And hopefully you'll join me again in the next episode. Until then, take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.